GameFi Unleashed at Token2049, and I'm joined by Andrew Clifford from Nexa, who is president of the Bitcoin Unlimited development team. We're excited to have them as one of our amazing sponsors for the event. Andrew, can you tell us a bit about your project and what makes it unique in the Web3 gaming space?
Okay, so Nexa is what we call like a third generation blockchain. So the original UTXO design by Satoshi Nakamoto for Bitcoin is just brilliance for scaling and for privacy as well. So what we've done with Nexa is we've taken the original Bitcoin blockchain, the software, and we've totally rewritten it, optimized it, made so much of it parallel that we've benchmarked 60,000 transactions a second across retail ISPs and nodes. And we've also put into it native tokens rather than the configurable ERC20 tokens of Ethereum, and we've put in smart contract capabilities using advanced scripting. So it's basically got the best of Bitcoin and the best of Ethereum put in, but scalable to handle global trade volumes. So when we go to GameFi, that's what you need to support potential gaming uses. And the main one that comes to mind is in-game currency, but also being able to use it for purchasing, buying and selling licenses and accesses to games, and also NFTs for collecting objects and prizes within games.
Awesome. Now, gaming often demands huge transaction volumes in real time. How is Nexa's technology built to handle the scalability and speed required for mass adoption in the Web3 gaming industry?
Yeah, okay, good question. So that goes a little bit further to what I was saying about optimizing the Bitcoin software, and as I say, we benchmark 60,000 transactions a second. We actually have built hardware, prototype hardware, which can accelerate block validation and verification at the full node level. So with a decentralized cryptocurrency with thousands of nodes around the world, we can plug in our card to each node, and that will accelerate its transaction processing or block processing capabilities. So that's what applies this acceleration for gaming space.
Okay. Now, partnerships are key in Web3. What kind of collaborations or ecosystems is Nexa most excited about to be a part of in the gaming space?
Yeah. We're excited to be a partner with anyone who's trying to break into the gaming space, is a small player who's trying to find an angle to compete against the big players. Someone who can see the potential of having blockchain powering part of their game. If they can see the potential there, then we're willing to help with the small developers make their game more powered and more unique, and get an angle into the space where they can get a lot more users.
Nice. Now, how can Nexa's technology unlock new forms of value and ownership for both creators and gamers in Web3?
Yeah. So this is the important thing about game creators, is they need some way of getting revenue. And by having a blockchain powering the game is a way in which the users can pay for services, such as, for example, special weapons, special assets, and the creators can get a cut or a percentage of those in-game purchases direct to them without any middleman. And so that's a very clean way of revenue earning for game creators.
Well, Andrew, thank you so much. We're thrilled to have you here at the GameFi Unleashed, and we look forward to seeing how your project continues to grow.
Okay, thanks very much, and great to be here. Thank you.
So hello everyone, I'm Jürgen, a developer at Nexa. I have some background in gaming. I did my 10,000 hours in World of Warcraft. This was my character. And Thank you. And when I came to university, I joined became an organizer of a student game development competition called the Norwegian Game Awards. And actually, it's funny that we use Kahoot here because the founder of Kahoot, Alf, he was my professor, a big fan of Norwegian Game Awards as well. So today we have a lot of games being released every year. Every year there's a new record for the amount of games being released. So let's think about game ownership. Because when you're doing gaming and blockchain, yes, you can do in-game blockchain stuff, but also you can zoom out and look at the transaction between the game developer and the gamer. But if you buy a game on Steam now in Web3, you don't actually own the game. You have a kind of a license where you are allowed to log into your Steam account and play the game as much as you want forever, but it's not yours. Back in the day, we had CDs like Counter-Strike, and then you actually had the game, and it was yours, and you can give it to another person or sell it to another person. So that's why I want to do this thought experiment. What if, when you buy a game, it is a token? So a game developer, instead of they publish their game on Steam, they can sell the game as a token, and to be able to start the game, you need to have the token in your wallet. This means that when you're done with the game, you don't want to own it anymore, you can resell the game on a decentralized exchange. And that means that when you resell the game, someone else owns it. In addition to that, the game developer can get automatic dividends from the resale of the game. So yeah, I just want to give you that thought, something to talk about. After me is Andrew Clifford, who will talk a little bit more about Nexa and why we could use this for GameFi. Thank you.
What is Nexa? So the technology behind it, basically our team's been running for 10 years in the blockchain space. We took the original Bitcoin code, actually version 0.12 of Bitcoin, and we completely rewritten it, we've completely optimized it, we've put in parallelization, and it can do 60,000 transactions a second on the layer 1. No need for any layer 2 or lightning network. It just needed to be cleaned up when Satoshi wrote it. It was a rat's nest. He put nearly everything in C main, and so it could have been done a lot better, but the thing is, he was the genius who invented the UTXO model. So we're stuck with the UTXO model, but what we've also done is we've taken the functionality of Ethereum. So we've put in advanced token functionality, native tokens, which are actually validated by the miners. So you don't need to create an ERC20 or any of, 751 or whatever it is. You can actually just create a token straight on the Nexa network that becomes miner validated. And also we've put in advanced scripting. So we're still using the opcodes, but we've added in registers for memory, we've put in looping, we've put in jumps. So basically it can replicate solidity in the original Bitcoin scripting code. So that's what we've put in Nexa as well. And we've also prototyped hardware for accelerating the full nodes. Everyone's familiar with mining, where there's hardware acceleration of mining, the ASICs. We've created hardware to accelerate the full nodes for block validation and verification. As we're aware, in a decentralized crypto, the full nodes are the lifeblood, the heartbeat of a decentralized, permissionless blockchain that the world can just use. And that's what's really valuable. We shouldn't lose sight of that. And that's the team behind Bitcoin Unlimited. We've got quite a large team these days because we've got so many projects going. And of course, a main area that we want to get into, which we're like Jorgen just outlined, is what we can do in GameFi. So anyone who's got a GameFi project where they can see the benefits of having blockchain powering some part of what they're doing, to make it decentralized, to have money going straight from the users to the creators without any middlemen, then that's what we can do. Talk to us at Nexa. That's it. Okay, thank you.